Driven. Good drive too, but well fielded. There's a bit on that one. Kate Evans, that is there at mid-off. Shorter ball and it's bowled her. Might have been a change of pace there. Looks like she was through the shot. And another wicket falls. So Tegan Fox. Short, sharp, shiny innings from her. Jasmine Hill, the new player at the crease. Coming out to join Stacey Oates. But some good bowling from Doddridge.
As I said previously, surprising that she hasn't taken the wickets in this tournament that she has. Being just the one against West Torrens in round 2.
Short, and this one worked to point. And that ends the over. So just 2 overs remaining, Pickles. I want to take every opportunity here.
Yeah, Stacey Oates is going to have to do the majority of the scoring here, I think.
Got a slight issue with our scoreboard at the moment. Won't be a second. That'll be back up in a heartbeat. So hope you're enjoying the Statewide Super T20 Cup here, live from Price Memorial Oval. Sturt versus Kensington. Amy Kaysler continues from the southern end. That one hits her on the toe. Thought about a run. And again, went against it.
So that scoreboard might be up and running again. 6 for 69 is the score.
Another good ball. They're going to get a single here, are they? Oh, a chance for a run out at the bowler's end. Stacey Oates again. Might have been just short if that was a direct hit.
See here again that Yorker length just jammed down and it squeezed out on the onside.
I think she was in trouble. Sarah Lowe could hit the stumps there.
It's a great bit of diving work. The dive and the throw all in one motion. And 9 balls to go in the innings. Up to 70 now the score. Been able to take wickets all the way through this innings of Kensington.
Full toss, hit to cover.
Again, Stacey Oates just labouring through the wickets. She's
There's no doubt which end they're throwing to, Pickles.
She's pretty set now, so if you can run me out, that's your best way. She's on strike. Tries to heave one down leg side. It's got past Rachel Church. They're going to take one. Think about two. Now she's on her bike. And Stacey gets back easily. Two more valuable runs. Up to 73 now. The ball still to go in this over. Wide outside off stump, and again John Nemich is going to call that one wide. So going to have to re-bowl it. Another one to the total. We're going to knock that 75 on the head and go up and over that. Nicked and taken. Well, the extra ball from the wide has worked perfectly. Stacey Yates has got to go. Amy Kessler, outside off stump. You heard the nick loud and clear. Rachel Church did the rest.
Not the first time we've seen this today, Pickles. A wide followed by a nice little caught behind.
Yeah, they'll both be happy with that bit of footage. The Kessler Church combination. Nice healthy edge. Loud and clear on the effects mics. Bailey Voigt now comes in. Another one of these youngsters out in the middle.
So just one over remaining. I'd love to get this total up to sort of the 85 mark.
Well, off can't push it past mid-on. So I sort of thought about the single. Voigt sent back. Still sitting on 74. Jammed down. Squeeze one through mid wicket. Might take on the fielder. No happy with that one.
So there's that magical 75 we mentioned with 6 overs to go. I'm sure they'd like a few more. Might be just below par here. However, some good bowling early will change all that.
Yeah, they, well, that looked like she was going to
face... Did she just switch hit then? She was going to face up right-handed and then said, no, hang on a second, I might bat left-handed.
So a spanner in the works here, and she really has, because the field now has to reset. Now wait till she changes back.
She definitely faced up as a right-hander.
There you go, you'll see that again.
Yeah. Takes guard as a right-hander.
Was middle.
Scratches that out.
Look where the keeper is.
Holds that as a right-handed. No, hang on a second, I'll bat left-handed. Sarah Lowe in the background goes, hang on a second, what's going on here?
Rachel Church didn't know where to stand. Amy Voigt lunges forward at that one. Can't get any bat on it. Sarah Lowe's adamant that there was a noise.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen that, Pickles. I don't think I've ever seen a batter take guard and then just as about the bowler's about to run in, go, no, actually I might bat left-handed.
I still think we might see her jump around. She might switch over. That's this is live vision now. Wide outside off stump and almost let that go. Can really can't afford just to throw your bat at it. 75 might be right on the money.
Just one ball remaining in the third innings.
And Bailey Voigt, the right-hander, come left-hander on strike. Goes outside her edge, through to the keeper. No addition to the score. It's 7 for 75. 76 is going to be the total they're chasing. It's been a good effort from the Kensington side in the field today in blustery conditions, never allowing any partnerships to get going or momentum to get going. The Sturt players couldn't get anything going for themselves either. And all in all, they'll be pretty happy with that, I reckon.
Yeah, Kensington will be very happy. Just looking at the main scorers for Sturt, Stacey Oates with 19 off 27 balls, and the skipper Eliza Bartlett 12 off 14. Maybe a few short there from Sturt, but it's all up to them with the ball now. Kensington have done a good job with the ball, and we'll see when we return here from Price Memorial Oval in the second innings of the statewide T20 competition.
This broadcast is brought to you by West End, Statewide Super, the South Australian Cricket Association, and Adelaide Livestream.
Here with Sturt's leading scorer in that first inning, Stacey Oates. How are the conditions out there?
Pretty windy. It's pretty hard to kind of, know where the ball's going to end up. It's swinging a bit, so...
And the track, how's that playing?
It's not bouncing too high, so you look a bit like a nufty swinging through, and the ball's basically this high off the ground, so yeah.
And you think 75's enough?
Hopefully, if we get a few early wickets, get their top order out, hopefully we have a chance.
No worries, looks like your team's about to walk out. Best of luck.
Okay, thanks mate, cheers.
Welcome back to Price Memorial Oval for the Statewide Super T20 Cup competition between Kensington and Sturt. And Sturt have already batted. They made a total of 75 off their 20 overs. So Kensington will need 76 to win. And their top scorer was Stacey Oates, and Pickles caught up with her just a second ago. As you would have heard earlier in the day. So Pickles are going to need some wickets early, you would have thought, Sturt, and some good bowling and fielding.
Yeah, she certainly said it wasn't playing easy out there, didn't she? It wasn't going to be a walk-up start for the Kensington players to come and make these runs, blustery, track playing a bit up and down. And she's going to bowl the first over Bonds in this second innings.
That one cut behind point, that's going to race away to the boundary for 4. What a start for the Browns.
Not the start that Stacey Oates was after. It was short and wide and pounced all over by Eliza Doddridge, who bowled beautifully earlier in the day.
It's a better delivery. No width on offer there.
Nice way to get yourself started, isn't it? First ball, short and wide. Lay into a big cut shot, smash it through for 4.
Oh, some definite movement there. Nice hoop from Stacey Oates.
And as she said in the interview, kept low, certainly didn't bounce. So when the spinners or the even slower bowlers come on, it's the low mediums, it is going to be tough to play on.
It goes wider on the crease that time. And again, that low bounce.
Bit of Madussin Azar about that.
You're just joining us for the first time. Blustery conditions here. And just played back down the wicket. Or to cover, really.
Well, she could take that first one back, she would. It's been the perfect starting over.
Short and pulled over the head of mid-wicket. It's going out towards the boundary. It's going to pull up just inside the rope. Good fielding out there by T20 Fox. Ends the very first over. And Kensington, a none for 6. So this is the Statewide Super T20 Cup. Coming to you live from Price Memorial Oval in the heart of Hawthorn. And proudly brought to you by Adelaide Live Stream. Pickles and Bonds in the commentary box with you today. Our crew doing a fantastic job in blustery conditions, especially up on the scissor lift here. And Rachel Church is about to face her first ball, the Kenzie keeper. And Amelia Rolt with the ball into the breeze. That one cut, but straight to point.
T20 Fox right in front of us down here at fine leg. So hopefully we can get you some great footage of her taking a catch.
That one's got a bit of width to it. Enough to pick up a single. You think early wicket's the key here, Pickles?
Yeah, with 75 on the board, going to have to apply some pressure, and the best form of pressure is wickets. Get into that middle order quickly. Of course, the other is really slow it down with some tight bowling. But the run rate's never really going to blow out, is it? With a total of 75, so 1 or 2 wickets would be crucial.
That's some good bowling there from Amelia Rout. The crowd building here. Great day's cricket coming to you wherever you are in the world, sitting in your lounge room, on your phone, your appliance. Short ball, pulled away. It's going to go over the head of the fielder. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, trickles into the rope now. Good shot from Doddridge.
Well, theory was right. The fielder down there, deep fine. We just need to be a bit fuller. It was probably far too short. Bonds give her an opportunity to pull it in front of square.
Adrian just a bit slow with the signal there as signalling the 4. Oh, that's a wide one. Got away from her.
That bottom line you'll see there on your screen, the graphic. It'll keep you interested as you're playing along at home. 64 required from 110 balls.
Again, that's going to be called another wide. So just lost her radar here at the moment, Amelia Rout.
Eliza Doddridge on strike.
That's better. Still a bit of width there, but no run.
Started the season of Blaze of Glory Bonds, the 40 not out against Port, backed it up with a 39 against West Torrens. And sort of dropped away in the last couple with Southerns and Port, 14 and 2 respectively.
In the air and out. So That's the wicket Sturt needed. And Doddridge got a wide one, played it uppishly. You'll see it on the replay here. Just a bit of movement, took it away, and safe hands there at point. And the first one goes down for the Browns.
It looks as though this shape is going to be there for the entire 40 overs of this match. We're still seeing it move around in the last couple of overs of the Sturt innings, and you certainly saw the outswing there. You get another look at it here and you'll see it just bend away at exactly the right time. There it goes. Got the outside edge. Stacey Oates is going to bowl her second over. Not often you see the batter in the huddle there with the bowler and the other captain, but Sarah Lowe got herself in there.
Annie O'Neill taking the catch.
Not sure if you saw that, Bonds, but Sarah Lowe just took guard left-handed and spun around. Shades of Peter Hanscom there from Rachel Church. A real axe chopper stance.
She's got that high back lift, doesn't she?
Yes. Hangs it up there. We might get a good shot of this. She faces up again. It sets up with that high back lift. And as the bowler's into action, then gets herself into what you'd call a regular cricket stance. Ready early as Stacey now only turns. Oates went again wide of the crease. Got that one to jag back in on Rachel Church. Beat the keeper and they scamble through for a bye.
There's a chance of a run out there, Pickles, I think.
Yes.
A direct hit. And Sarah Lowe might have been on her way for a diamond.
We have seen one of those, Bonds.
Yeah, we have seen a diamond duck in this T20 competition.
I think you were calling that one. Kayla McGrath running at the non-strikers, thrown out. We both looked at each other just to clarify, was it a diamond? And it was. Oates thunders into the pad, got a missed leg. Going to scamper through for one. Extra to the score via leg buys. It's a pretty tidy over from Stacey Oates. Top scorer for Sturt in their innings of 75. Kensington now well underway, chasing it down. Said earlier in the broadcast, Bonds, they've been able to chase down 102 and 75. So the score shouldn't send them any fears in the change rooms, but early wickets certainly make that a difference.
Send a quiver in the change rooms. A few more wickets here. Amelia route to continue.
Full one. Pulled in the fine leg. Tiffany Fox is going to be doing the fielding. I'm not sure how she's got away with that one, but she has.
Sarah Lowe just asking the umpire there. He said, it was just below the belt.
Not sure they wear belts. Rout bounces it. Gets airborne. Got a full right in the middle of a couple of fielders. Happy to dig him in, isn't she, Amelia Rout?
Scared of the short one.
Just back on those 2 run chasers, Bonds. They don't lose many wickets when they're doing it. That just worked outside off stump through to point, no run. They lost just the 3 wickets in the first game, chasing down 102 against the Jets, and then reeled in 75 against Port Adelaide without losing a wicket at all. They're out full and wide and slapped by Doddridge. That's Sarah Lowe it is.
So what you're telling me is Kenzie's are probably $1.15 at this stage. Gamble responsibly. Not that I think there's any
Betfair markets
any market on this game.
But yeah, you're going to need to get some wickets to put as you said, a little quiver in the change rooms. On Yorker length, thought about a run, was never on.
It's a good delivery. You can still see some movement. That one just tailing back in. Almost snuck under the bat. Rachel Church.
That fielding might have been done by Kate Evans, the late inclusion. No number.
Ends the over. Kensington 1 for 17.
Stacey Oates to bowl her 3rd. Thought they might have saved her for 2 later in the innings, but they're going to...
Guess they need some wickets early, and they're looking for Stacey to break through this top order of Kensington.
Which makes this a pretty crucial over. Full and middle, clipped off her legs. Might think about 2. Sarah Lowe wanted to go. Was sent back.
Good bowling. From Sarah Oates. Into the 5th over here. Target of just 76. That went a little bit uppishly, but played to cover, and they'll go through for a single.
A tidy bit of work from Beth Worthley, and she might have had a chance at either end. In this power play with all bar 1 fielder out on the rope who's out square. They're all in the ring. That one crunched through cover. It's going to go all the way to the rope. Flat batted cover drive, Bonds.
Very good shot. Against a little bit of width on offer there. And she just rocked back and punched it through cover for 4 runs. Shot by Sarah Lowe. Full of ball this time, back on line. Think about a single, there'll be a chance for a run out here. Direct hit might have had her. Well, she's nearly run out 4 or 5 times herself, Stacey Oates, so maybe she can get a run out herself. Pushing. Oh, and there's a misfield here, so they will pick up a single. Beth Worthily there. She'll want that one back again. And that ends the over. So after 5 overs, Kensington 1 for 26. This is the Statewide Super T20 Cup, live from Price Memorial Oval on Adelaide live stream. Pickles and Bonds in the commentary box. Hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you are.
So currently 50 required, 90 balls, so they're a mile in front of where they need to be. And Eliza Bartlett is going to have to work some magic here, come up with a wicket somehow.
Annie O'Neill about to come into the attack.
So is this the first of the moves that gets the Blues back into this one? Outside off stump, can't get through cover. Bartlett, the skipper, also got the keeping duties. Best view in the house to get a gauge on everything. That one wide again. Cool wide, probably harshly done by. Racked on the back foot, likes them there. But got the sweeper out there in Oates, keeps it to 1. Sarah Lowe back on strike. Kensington skipper. This pair going along nicely. It's down the track. Squeeze it out to point. Amble through for another one. Church riding that one and can't beat. Fielder in there at short cover. Been good over so far. This time can't beat point. So Annie O'Neill back into the attack. Would be looking to finish this one off. Think about a run. Chance if she hits here. A nasty kick at the bowler's end. Jumped up over Annie O'Neill's head. That ends the over. Her first. That ends the 6th over. End of the power play.
This broadcast is brought to you by West End, Statewide Super, the South Australian Cricket Association, and Adelaide live stream.
Back live here at Price Memorial Oval. First game of the Premier League T20 doubleheader. Just the 1 wicket to fall in this Kensington innings. It's Liza Doddridge. She just scooped one out to cover. The catch was taken. But they could do with a lot more of those. At that stage the score was 13. This pair have pushed along to 30 now. Trying to fall right in the spot from Emma DeBro. She's come into their attack, replacing Stacey Oates. On 2 straight, whipped off her legs. It's going to get the 1. Just the 3 wickets so far in the campaign for Emma. That one wide and slapped to the boundary for 4 more. Sarah Lowe taking full toll of that one. Was wide, short. Gave her plenty of time to rock on the back foot. You'll see it here. Pushed back hard on that back foot. Gave herself a bit more space and time and room. Cut it to the boundary. Scoreboard racing along. This time goes even finer. Can't beat the 3rd man fielder, but they are going to get back for 2 more. It's an expensive start for this one for Emma DeBro. That one cut again. No one out there. It's going to be 4 more. Dining out is Sarah Lowe at the moment. First one she put behind point. That one in front of point. Captain's nightmare. That one wide, Emma can't believe it. It was last ball of the over. She'll be keen to finish this one up. Emma DeBro. Goes short again. This time they've pushed the fielder back there in Stacey Oates for a bit of cover. Does end the over. A real good one for Kensington. 1 for 43 now the score. So this pair now have put on 30. Sarah's rocketed her score up to 20. She's batting at 3. She's faced just the 13 balls, and Rachel Churchill was out there from the first ball. Faced 19, and she's 7. And now Neil to continue from the northern end. Need a wicket fast to the Blues. Again on the back foot is Sarah Lowe. Can't punch one past through cover though. Down the track. Stumping on offer, but the skipper went through her gloves. It's a chance for the Sturt skipper in Eliza Bartlett to pick off Kensington skipper. Should be ruining that one. A short rock to the back foot, pulled away through square leg. Stacey Oates patrolling the rope out there. Keeps it to 1. Goes big this time, slog sweep. Couple of bounces over the rope. And this Kensington score is rocketing along. Sarah Lowe has got somewhere to be, I reckon. She's not making... she's got the handbrake off, running downhill. Going 100 miles an hour, 1 for 49. Again on the back foot, it's wide to bring up the 50. That one taken cleanly by Eliza Bartlett Bonds, but the one that she missed previous, she would have loved to have taken the stumping chance. Back foot again, smashes it through cover. Field out there, keeps it to 1.
Yeah, certainly costly. But as you said, the Browns just going along nicely towards this target. Playing a miss that time. Or might have been half a leave there. Trying to get the wide from the umpire. Ends the over. 8 overs down, Kensington 1 for 51. And this is the Statewide Super T20 Cup. Live from Price Memorial Oval in Hawthorn. Adelaide live stream bringing you all the action, as we will with both finals. The men's final coming up next Sunday, the 20th, live from Karen Rolton Oval. And also the girls' final on February 16.
Action at the moment is with Sarah Lowe, who's just hitting them to all parts at the moment. Clips that one off her legs for 2 more. This partnership now worth more than 40. Much better length from Emma DeBro, back of a length. Anything just half short, giving Sarah the chance to get on that back foot and play through the off or onside. She jumps all over. There it is again, this time pushing into point. Scamper through for 1.
Also, we've seen the width as well. Just any width seems to get put away here. Just 21 runs from 69 balls. Sturt needs some wickets, and they need them in a hurry, Pickles.
And a clump of them.
Yeah, 1 or 2 is not enough. They got to get a clump. In cricketing terms, a clump would be 5 or 6.
Yes. DeBro. Backed up by a field. Kenny O'Neill doing the work in there at cover. Big gaps either side of her though. Oh, nasty kick. That point. Did well to control that one. Ends the over. Kensington continue on their merry way, 1 for 55. These two came together when the score was 13. And now put on 42.
Sarah Lowe, 28 off just 20 balls. And just Just a reminder that coming up at 2:30 or 2:20 local Adelaide time, we have the men's game.
Don't worry about it now.
Low goes just over the infield.
Beth Worthley looked like she was going to get there but couldn't get there in the end.
So Sarah Carver into the attack. And this, I'm going on a limb here, Bonds, this may be the player I think that Eliza Bartlett was talking about who is coming in today. The old great Sturt player who they've called upon to fill in some holes with so many people away. That one right on the spot. Doesn't have the luxury of a number as such.
One of my pet hates.
Again, right on track though.
Yeah, absolutely. She's coming to the attack and straight away giving the batters no room whatsoever. Rachel Church has to work the ball off of the stumps here.
That one down leg side. Not going to go all the way. They turn for two. There's probably another one in it. I'm sure Sarah's keen to get herself on strike. She comes back for the third. Takes 3 off the deficit of 19 to go. Gets it back to 16. If Sarah has it her way, she'll be trying to do this in 3 hits. 2 balls to go on the over. Tucked off her legs beautifully down the fine leg. Get back for 2. And that'll do. Chasing work done by Tenny Fox. Chase the last one as well, so should be saying that's enough of that. Let's get something on the offside. Carver again down leg side.
So we've talked up Sarah Carver for being spot on line and length, and she pushed 2 down leg side.
Well, I think we've actually done it to every time. We've said it to every bowler.
Kiss of death.
In this game. Carver outside off stump, lofted to cover. But the choice of ends there. Both batters were looking at each other, certainly not in the middle of the wicket, but close enough to it. Ends the over. 12 runs to go. Halfway there in regards to overs bowled. Would have to be some sort of a bowling miracle for this to turn around the Blues' way. All on the back, bonds of the batting of Sarah Lowe. She's been sensational.
Absolutely. Star of this Kensington lineup is Sarah Lowe, the skipper. It's very good with the ball. Now she's doing it with the bat. So I'm worked out to deep cover, just a single. Sarah Lowe into the 30s now. 31. Good bowling from De Bro.
That affects Mike giving that bat a very thuddy sound. I thought it thundered into the pads with the noise that came through.
This time she swings away. Has she got enough on it to go to the boundary? Might just pull up here. They come back for 2. Think about the 3rd and decide against it. So again, as soon as a bowler drops short here, she rocks onto that back foot, looking to pull the ball away over mid-wicket. That one cut this time. Behind point, but just the single. The sweeper's out there. Another one to her score.
Partnership worth 50 now. It's been the match-winning one.
This time playing a miss, well bowled. Still a bit of movement there. That ends the over. The 11th over. Kensington 1 for 68. Just 8 runs away from victory now. Carver again from the northern end. Go through for a single. 1 for 69, Kensington. Rachel Church playing the anchor role here for her skipper. This time she drives and will take the single again. Bit of a misfield. They will come back for 2. Good running. This time it's hesitation for that single, but she got there comfortably in the end.
Just making sure it got past either the bowler or the cut-off fielder in there at mid-wicket who was charging across. But you're right. She's playing the perfect backup role, isn't she?
Good bowling from Carver. The Kensington skipper looking for a boundary to finish this.
Yes.
That's the way she'll want to end it. And she gets a lot of that. It's going back on the boundary. It's over. It's cleared the fence. And there's the game. We said she'd won a boundary, but she went over the boundary. 6 runs to Sarah Lowe. Brings up victory for Kensington. And what was a great contest, Pickles.
Yeah, it certainly was. She batted superbly. From the outset, didn't give him a chance at all. And just took momentum of the entire innings and finished it exactly the way you thought she would.
Absolutely. So we can wrap this up now. We'll just go through the innings as they only lost 1 wicket in pursuit of the total of 76. Just losing the wicket of Eliza Doddridge. She was out for 10 for the bowling of Rolt. Annie O'Neill taking the catch. But a comprehensive win for the Kensington team. Sarah Lowe, the star. She finished with 40 off 27 balls and put the last one out of the park for 6 to bring up the win. And you can see both teams just coming off the oval now, and Adrian Pickles has raced out to grab the captain. Sarah Lowe, a fantastic knock, a great performance from Kensington, and Adrian Pickles is with her now.
Sarah, fantastic win. You said you didn't want to bat second, but you must have enjoyed batting second that time.
Yeah, it was just a good pitch. Luckily our bowlers have done a great job, so I went out with lots of confidence to attack the score, and we've got a lot of depth as well, so we always feel comfortable out in the middle.
Now I know you've got to run off and shoot off to a wedding, so I won't hold you too much. You batted beautifully today and finished it off with a sensational shot.
Yeah, it was nice to put the full toss away rather than get caught in one, but I think the girls all performed, all contributed. Just a really great team game, and hopefully keeps us in the hunt for the final. That was our main aim today.
Well, you were the Adelaide live stream player of the match. Congratulations, and best luck for the rest of the year.
Thanks, appreciate it. We get a big novelty.
There you go. Adrian Pickles there with Sarah Lowe. Clearly the player of the match in this statewide T20 Cup game, live from Price Memorial Oval. And don't go anywhere, as it will be a men's game coming up. 2:20 start, live here from Price Memorial. Sturt taking on Kensington in the West End T20 Cup game. Thanks for joining us for this first action, but as I said, don't forget, we'll be back at 2:20.
This broadcast is brought to you by West End, Statewide Super, the South Australian Cricket Association, and Adelaide Livestream.